First and foremost, I know you heard from them as well, but I want to thank everyone that came. Um, I know I speak for Ryan and Brittany when I say I know how much it means to them that you're all here. Special thanks to anyone that put in a lot of time helping pull this off. With them living in Florida, it's not easy to plan a wedding when you have to come up a week or two before. So, uh, big thanks to you guys. And thanks to Ryan and Brittany for allowing me to be a part of your big day. I'm really honored. Then lastly, thank you to Ryan for now making me the last family member not to be married. So I might have to move out of the house, not because I'm 24 years old, but because my mom will be breathing down my neck. So thanks for that. Um, Growing up and having a big brother is something that those who didn't have wish they did, because when you have a brother, you always have a friend. You never really get bored at home. While they're fighting or playing, there's something special about a brotherhood that can never be broken. Playing catch in the yard and getting mad at each other when one of us would throw it too short or too long. The other had to chase after the ball. So most of the time that was his fault. I know I'm supposed to be talking you up right now, but I still have some pride to hang on to. Um, Arguing over who caught the bigger fish in the pond across the street. That one's a little closer, but I'm still going to claim that. You probably took more lessons from me in video games than you did in school. And stand up, sec. If you see us next to each other, you probably have a good idea who got the better end of the fights that would break out at home. Ryan could beat me in a sprint or a mile run, though. I'll concede to that. I'll also concede to a few other more important things that Ryan has taught me as well. You can sit down if you want. His character, even though mom would make you sandwiches for school every day that you would tell her that you ate, but dad would find them in the bushes outside. The, the way you treat and have respect for others, even after some of our run ins at home. Your work ethic. I remember when you got your first job at Gordon Food Service in Holland. Shout out to Alec back there. He's there too. But working your way all the way up from that to a sales role in the corporate office. I think you must have known someone. Doing the same thing after moving to Florida at Southern Carlson, running his own store in just over a year's time. Last of all, the way he responds to adversity. I know life has thrown you some curveballs at times, but seeing you respond the way you do has inspired me to be a better person. Put the onions away back there, please. Speaking of moving to Florida, remember when I dropped you off at the airport when you said you were only going to visit? I knew, I knew that was a lie and you weren't going back anytime soon. That was because Ryan had found something special in Brittany, which brings us here today. Ryan had this obsession with airplanes, especially like the F-16 fighter jets and whatnot. So he'd be playing, was it Ace Combat on the Xbox downstairs, and I walked down. He had the controller in his hands, and he'd go to turn, and he'd like lean with it like he's driving the plane. So at times I thought he was going to jump through the TV, and I'd reenact what he would do, but I'd look like a fool doing it. So, um, uh, Brittany, outside of all the other great things about you and that Ryan loves you for, I'm not ready to rule out that given that being in the Air Force isn't on that list. So usually little boys have that obsession and it kind of fades off, but Ryan's really hasn't yet, I don't think. So um, we're so excited to welcome you into our family and are so thankful that Ryan found a girl like you. Thank you for loving my brother. Um, Even with that being said, I could go on, but I told myself I wouldn't be that guy that would have a 10-minute best man speech. So I'd like to propose a toast. So Ryan and Brittany, I wish you nothing but love and happiness in the years to come. Remember, two things that make a great marriage are a good sense of humor and selective hearing.